ILLIT just released their fourth mini-album. And this isn't the same group we saw debut. This time, it's glitchy. It's darker. It's experimental. But the real question is, did ILLIT evolve or lose what made them special? On 30th April 2026, ILLIT dropped Mamihilapinatai, a 5-track mini-album that's already sparking mixed reactions. Some fans are calling it their best work yet, while others feel like something is missing. So in this video, we're breaking down the concept, each track, and whether this new direction actually works. First, let's talk about that title, Mamihilapinatai. It's a rare word that describes a moment where two people want the same thing but neither takes the first step. And honestly, that's such a perfect concept for ILLIT, because their entire identity has always been about soft emotions, quiet feelings, and subtle storytelling. But here's the twist. This time, they express those emotions through a more digital and high-gloss lens. Instead of soft pastel, flower crown vibes, we're getting something more like dreamy but distant, romantic but slightly cold, soft but layered with tension. It's what I'd call neue dream pop meets club energy. If you've been following ILLIT since debut, this shift might feel a little surprising. Their earlier sound was light synth pop, airy vocals, simple, catchy melodies. But with this album, they're leaning heavily into techno, EDM, hyperpop influences. And this is important, because it shows they're not trying to stay in a safe lane anymore. They're experimenting. And in Kpop, that's always a risk. Let's start with GRWM, Get Ready With Me. This track feels like a transition point. It still has that classic ILLIT softness, but now layered over a faster drum and bass rhythm. It's light, it's pretty, it's easy to listen to. But it also hints that something is changing. Think of it as the goodbye to their old sound and the hello to this new era. It's not the most impactful track, but it sets the tone perfectly. Now the title track, It's Me. This is where the album really shifts. The production is heavier, glitchier, much more aggressive. And instead of soft innocence, we get confidence and control. The beat feels almost hypnotic, like something you'd hear in a club. But what makes it interesting is the contrast. Their vocals are still smooth and delicate. So you get this push and pull between hard production, soft delivery. And that contrast becomes one of the album's biggest strengths. Then we have Kpop. This is easily the most divisive track. It's full-on hyperpop chaos, heavy autotune, high BPM, almost overwhelming energy. Some people love it because it's bold, addictive, completely different. But others feel like it's too much, like the production is overpowering the vocals. And honestly, both takes are valid. This track feels less like a traditional song and more like an experience. It's the kind of track that works better in a workout playlist, a club setting, or short-form content. The title of the album, Mamihilapinatai. This one slows things down again. It's soft, slightly nostalgic, and very summer night coded. There's something very subtle about it, almost like it's meant to feel unfinished, intentionally. But that ending, with the slightly warped, experimental sound, that's where listeners are divided. Some see it as artistic. Others feel like it disrupts the vibe. Finally, Love, Older You. This is the emotional core of the album. It's calm, reflective, and very stripped back. Lyrically, it feels like a message to their younger selves, a moment of growth and self-awareness. And vocally, this is where ILLIT really shines. No heavy production, no distractions, just emotion. So, does the album work? Yes, but not perfectly. Here's the biggest strength. They evolved their sound without losing emotional identity. But here are the criticisms. The songs are very short. Some tracks feel underdeveloped. And the heavy production might not appeal to everyone. There's also the TikTok effect, where songs feel designed to be replayable instead of fully immersive. Mamihilapinatapai feels like a transition era. It's not about perfection. It's about experimentation. ILLIT is clearly trying to define what ILLIT core really means going forward. And honestly, that makes this album one of their most important releases yet. But what do you think? Did you love this new direction, or do you miss their older sound? Let me know your favorite track in the comments. And subscribe for more K-pop breakdowns on K-Song Notes.